Welcome to the final part of Sonic Boom Rise of Lyric. We're finally here, we're nearly done, guys, we're nearly done!
Look at all those gems just poking out that thing. It looks like he's just mashed them onto it.
Yeah, pretty much.
They're like, this goes here, this goes here. Fuck it, this goes
Yeah,
here.
this'll do.
It's like when someone's cheating at a jigsaw. They just force it.
Or the, what is it? Is it that Jenga one where you like add extra support or shit?
Oh yeah. One of the adverts of that just made me laugh. There was like these two Chinese kids, but they're like monks, and they take one of them out and they go 3, 2, 1 Jenga, and they go like proper laughing, and it just cracked me up.
Is that Ferris wheel in the background, or just?
I don't know.
It looks like it. It's probably just like
the front of the robot.
Yeah, it might just be like a reactor type thing, but...
Didn't Shadow already said that his weakness is his friends?
Well, remember, the whole message of the game is the real superpower of teamwork, so we've got to rub that in as many times as we can for no apparent reason.
That is why I hate it.
Do you know what there should be? There should be like a collaboration with Shadow and Ryuko for some reason.
Yeah, like Edge personified.
Audi, Edge like Edge.
Now, how was Lyric doing that a moment ago?
I don't know. This final boss is so underwhelming.
It's not even a boss.
Why is he attacking like a regular enemy?
Just keep hitting him until the areas open up.
Yeah, essentially. Like,
you wouldn't think that's a boss fight.
I mean,
the way he's attacking his regular enemies.
You have to grab hold of his third claw to unlock the areas for some reason.
yeah, like, can we just get a little bit of perspective here? Like, other Sonic final bosses, we've been like fighting giant monsters in space. We've been like fighting chaos in like a destroyed city. Here we're just sort of throwing enemies at each other.
So you know, like if no one has played this, like they don't know his name, like just playing it. Someone would just like think that's Superior's evil twin brother. It's like if Superior was a grass psychic type.
I don't know, that would be more
or
like
grass
steel.
flying.
I'll get more grass steel.
Yeah, but then again, he's like levitating.
Yeah, well, that could be like the levitate power, couldn't it?
I just imagine that Superior's watching this all smug and that, just like, I did tell you this.
But then again, you say grass steel, but I'd say it's more grass psychic because Lyric's meant to be really smart, isn't it? And you've got like Abra who's like...
He hasn't really got any psychic ability.
I'm not doing too well here, am I? I will say this is like a really sloppy run at this final boss because at this point I just couldn't give a crap.
Oh yeah, there has been a grass psychic, hasn't there, with Celebi?
Yeah.
Or celery, or as I like to call it.
Onion head.
That's what I like to call it, celery.
Spring onion head.
Pretty much. That can time travel because reasons. Tails is excited at least. At least someone is.
See, I always think of Johto being the more urban one of the two out of Kanto, because Kanto's more technology advanced, isn't it? Where Johto's more calm and like peace with its scenery.
Yeah, it looks like a more relaxing place to live, I think.
It's like if Kanto's like London and like Johto's Birmingham or somewhere.
I don't know, like the busiest one's got to be Univer by far. Like,
yeah,
that's
New York,
city,
isn't it?
Yeah.
Really? Lyric is to blame for his own defeat because he decided to create platforms for them to reach the reactors.
Yeah, like it's even like these specific context-specific things as well, isn't it? Like Knuckles climbing wall.
So, which region has the most unique blend of urban and rural? It's got to be Kalos. Because you've got Limio City and you've got all the other towns and that in the end.
Yeah.
Also, weren't the crystals in that orb thing a moment ago? Now they're separated into 4 different chambers.
Yeah.
What the hell happened?
I really like Shalor City though.
Yeah, what one says?
The one where you learn about Mega Evolution, where it's got that beach house.
Yeah.
Or the beach tower, like you just go around
the Tower of Mastery.
I kind of can't think of that off the top of my head. There's quite a few of the Kalos towns and cities that I just can't remember. You know, like there's distinct ones like
Lavir City is the that's the fairy one. Is it Dendermill? Yeah, it is Dendermill.
Yeah, Shalor Gym is one where it's got the tower with the huge Lucario statue.
I'm just wondering if the next region would be like based off Germany or something, because they've gone into Europe now, haven't they?
So. I guess we probably just have to wait and see, because it makes it a lot more interesting now they're not exclusively limiting it to Japan anymore.
I don't know. Could they do over here? Like, where would it start from? Like, what area would they have it? Off London or something?
I'm not sure what London has in terms of like landmarks that would really translate well to a Pokemon game, you know, because like you got the
then again you got like Paris, ain't you? And
but Paris is like we got the totally not Eiffel Tower, and like a lot of it revolves around that. And
but then you could put Trafalgar Square in the centre with like the 4 lion statues.
I guess so, yeah. Well, and we have things like the London Eye or whatever.
Yeah.
It's actually really amused me. I was watching the K-On! Film a while back, and like it's set in mostly in London.
Yeah.
And they adapt all the different like places in London so well. Like it's just so accurate.
You actually think it is London?
Yeah, like it's set in London, but it's all these things like they show off the London Eye. They show off like
Westminster.
I think they're around that sort of area. Yeah, like it just a lot of places that are distinctly recognisable as London. I kind of weren't expecting it to be that kind of faithful, but it just is.
So they only done one K-On! Film?
Yeah, because like the film's like a kind of conclusion to the series sort of thing.
Oh, okay. Well, how many years ago it was K-On!?
I think like I'm pulling numbers out my arse here. It's probably around like 08, 09.
Oh, sort of fair while back.
Yeah, a little bit. I can't even remember.
Also, Lyric does realise they can't do anything to compromise his plan if he just flies away.
Yeah.
Because it's his claw that they need.
Yeah, look, we've got the barriers up, so they're stuck on this platform. He could just go do whatever the hell he wants now.
Yeah, it's there we go, activate my army because I'm 10 feet away from them and they can't get to me.
Yeah.
So it's,
walk away from Sonic.
There's
Like,
so many problems with this.
and everything ever in Sonic, but you know, this particularly, I'm even cracking up. I don't know what I'm saying anymore.
Just fly away, Lyric.
Fly away. Well, no, Lenny Kravitz song.
No, I don't really care at the moment.
I'm tired, I'm bored, I'm Sonic Boom, I'm done. I don't want this song anymore.
This game is pissing me off with its lack of logic and common sense.
Yeah. I know it's a video game and shit, but
and I've only
seriously.
just now started thinking about all these problems with the final boss.
Life is easier when you don't think. That's why douchebags do so well in the world. Let's be honest. Am I gonna keep the streak up and die in this one as well? No, I've made it. Providing I don't somehow die in it. Yeah. Damn.
Pose.
Yeah. This is my oh shit face.
What am I doing wrong? Surely there is nothing that I could have done to stop this.
What am I trying for?
It's like he wants to lose.
Yeah, pretty much.
Can't see why there's no atmospheric song for this.
No, it's just the same bland crap kind of thing we've been having going.
Why didn't they get Crush 14 for this? Like,
I really want
Lost World.
I reckon this game could probably benefit from a Tommy Iwatani type soundtrack. I reckon that would have fitted the environment as well, because he did Lost World, he also did, I think, most of Unleashed. That kind of, maybe more the Unleashed end than the Lost World end, because like the Unleashed.
But some of the songs in the soundtrack with Crush 14.
Not on Unleashed there weren't. It was like in 06. 06 like had basically, I think 06 like the sound direction changed a couple of times, so there's like songs from different people. But that was like a completely mixed bag for soundtrack, wasn't it? Because like you had the Crush 40 take of All Hail Shadow, you had a few like really upbeat Atani tracks, and then there was like fucking Akon. No, how do you get more varied than that?
What, Akon the rapper?
Yeah, he did that cover of Sweet Dreams by Dreams Come True.
Oh.
That I love the original song, and it's that song that they used a 16-bit version of it as the ending to Sonic 2.
But like, what's next? They're gonna have Rebecca Black like just singing the next title for a thing.
Yeah.
That is the easiest section.
Oh well, just go for a pipe.
Talking about Rebecca Black, you know that new song called Chinese Food? You know the fat usher guy? He's in that as well, and it looks creepy as fuck because he's taking this girl home.
I just find that so kind of racially unaware. Like they're singing about Chinese food and that, then you've got like people dancing in kimonos and like, what? This doesn't add up. But it's what that company does is they just make money from people who want to get famous quick.
Who is it? Sony that was doing it?
No, I think they're called like Arc Music Factory or something like that.
Oh, yeah, because it was originally Rebecca's Black singing that song was a birthday gift from her mum or something.
Yeah, like that was. They do like these packages for people who just want to produce a record, and it's the whole kind of misleading people into wanting to
so you
get money
defeat the
quick.
final boss.
Yeah. Let this be a summary for the whole game. The final boss was on screen, and we're more interested in Rebecca Black.
Why didn't Lyric notice that earlier? Another problem with this scene. Why
Was it Eggman who shot him down?
Yeah, I think so.
Yes, I like this scene.
I fixed my robot, sort of.
Got him.
Oh god.
Just like, got my victory.
I can die a happy man. I regret nothing.
A winner is me.
I'm a true winner in life.
Yeah. I will unzip you if you will. Now we've got the whole teamwork pose thingy going on.
This takes too long.
That just looks so bad.
That looked painful, actually, come to think of it.
What the fuck?
I'm going to defeat the enemy by tying him in a knot.
That looks so
How
bad.
long is that gonna be? And again, it is just energy, but still.
Yeah.
It's not every day you can hog tie a snake.
Oh, was that supposed to be like a joke? Oh, here we go.
The edge is real!
Watch this. This is Shadow's contribution to this ending. Getting all ready to fight him, you know, then...
Oh wait, you won. Alright.
Not bad. Why do that then?
Yeah.
Oh, I guess I was pissed off for no reason. Okay, see ya.
Bye.
My work here is done. But you didn't do anything.
The fans requested me.
Does the Metal Sonic appear as well? It gets rebuilt.
Yeah.
Well, it does sort of suggest a sequel.
Well, it's sequel bait for that's never going to happen.
Nobody's going to take that bait.
When is the sequel bait?
It's right at the end, like after the credits. And now we're back in the town, and all's well that ends well. I've always been about
That's so
things.
fucking random.
Yes.
It's not even a spatula, it was just a lump of wood or metal.
Yeah. Wait, was it a spatula? Couldn't you have gone to Spatula City?
You saved a lot of people. We saved.
Ah, yes, the guy who only has a beard for a mouth.
Yeah, he's rewarding us like for saving a lot of people, ignoring the fact that it was us who awakened Lyric and endangered people in the first place.
Didn't that city fall from the sky? Where the fuck is all that rubble?
Yeah. They cleaned it up.
And never again will they be given a job.
Yeah. We might as well.
Well, never again will they be relevant.
Yeah. Right. Let's go through this like with some degree of formality. Joey, final thoughts on Sonic Boom Rise the Lyric?
I don't really care about it. I just thought some parts were just like they were too long and it's just uninteresting. It's just the same enemies to fight, boring like dialogue, and it's repetitive. The whole game is pretty repetitive, and I just don't care for it.
Steven?
It's so dull. There's nothing much to say except that it's dull, the gameplay's awful. They didn't try. There was no effort put in. Also,
Look, say sleep deprivation.
Special thanks to sleep deprivation. It explains a lot.
Yeah. Right. Am I allowed to properly let loose on what I think of this?
Yeah, go on then.
Yes.
This is an absolute catastrophic piece of fucking shit that they should have never thought was fit for publication. And I'm saying that with true sincerity. It's absolutely unacceptable that this past quality assurance, this was put out for people to spend money on. This piece of crap, they thought this was acceptable, and that is absolutely disgraceful. And it's because of that's why I give no shits now for the fact that Sega are in financial dire straits. It's all self-inflicted, so fuck them. That's basically my thoughts on Sonic Boom Rise Lyric.
I still found it more tolerable than 06 purely due to how short it is. I completed it in a day, so that's the only good thing I can find.
If we're taking the whole ironic enjoyment thing away from 06, if we're kind of comparing them, I still think this is more of an offensive fuck up, purely on the basis this was 2014. It's so much time later, they've learnt their lessons with certain things, with how Colours came out as a well-polished game, with how Generations came out, not necessarily polished, but at least fun, and then going back to a problem that we thought we were over. And on top of that, technology's advanced so much, so they have so much more available to them to use, and yet they make what's technically, if not inferior, at least on the same kind of level as 06 is. It's just horrible.
It's astounding how it has awful frame rate.
Yeah,
it's such a simplistic game, and yet it's so shoddy.
Yeah, it's that's the frame rate for this. We're at a point now where I would hope we'd be expecting 1080p 60 frames per second.
Oh well, guys, only 2 minutes away from true bliss.
Look at
this is. It looks like a PS2 game that's been upscaled. It runs at 17 frames per second. It's disgusting.
I will say there's one really good thing about this game: the ending.
Yeah, it'll be over soon.
That's pretty much what is to be said about every bad Sonic game. It had an ending.
Yeah, there was a moment when I realised I never have to play this game again. Oh god.
And then you go all AVGN on it and shit on it and hit it with a hammer and flush it down the toilet so it can never harm your mind again.
I'll tell you what, Sonic Boom Rise Lyric is a bloody good frisbee.
So you're never going to play this game again?
Unless I have enough good reason to.
So you wouldn't mind if I snapped your game this right?
I'd rather you didn't, purely on the basis that it might have some value down the line. But
I wouldn't be surprised if you tried to throw it as a frisbee, it started lagging from
it just clips through the wall.
Hits the ground instantly. Oh yeah, here's the sequel bait.
Yeah, here is the sequel bait in itself. Bear in mind, this game was meant to be the precursor to the TV series. When does this ever get brought up?
Thing is, though, he already had that thing on his arm throughout the entire game.
Did he?
Yeah, he's had that wrist thing on his arm the entire game. How did he even put that in there?
I don't know.
Oh yeah, Metal's still alive.
Remember how they did a sequel bait at the end of Sonic 4 Episode 1 with Metal Sonic in the same kind of way?
Yeah. So you're telling me this is the shittier version of Sonic 4 Episode 1? It makes sense now. The whole reason why that was doing so bad, they tried to improve it, but it just was a failed experiment.
Sonic tried getting plastic surgery.
So this is actually unintentionally Sonic 4.
Sonic 4 Episode 3, it happened at the end.
It is.
Yeah, now when's Sonic 4 Episode 3 and Knuckles going to come out?
Well, we've got a sequel set up.
Yeah. The characters tried getting plastic surgery to escape their past demons, but they cocked it up with their first new game with new looks.
Yeah, but that being said, we're at the end of the playthrough now, so thank you to everyone who's stopped by. There's a reason we do this. We hope it's entertained you somehow or another, because it sure as hell been a frustrating experience playing it for me. But for now, have a good evening all.